Hey guys, welcome to your new moon reading. All right, December 18th, 2017, the last new moon of 2017. I just finished doing the weeklies and the water signs, oh my goodness, like I finished with the water signs and there was the high priestess, there was the moon. It was all about moon and emotions. Like it was so beautiful and I was like, you know what, perfect time to do the new moon reading for you guys. Now I do have to keep this short. My camera cuts off at 30 minutes on the dot, so let's get started with this, okay? All right, let's see. All right. New moon energy. Let's start with the fire signs, okay? Aries. Aries, let's see. What does this new moon mean for Aries? Angels, please go ahead and show us what this new moon means for Aries. Aries, okay, with the Eight of Swords. This is a time for you to go ahead and start to let go of what's troubling you, okay? Start to tackle all these swords that are kind of binding you and keeping you stuck, okay? Because I'm kind of getting this image, like I know I see her and everything, but I'm kind of getting this image of a woman who has this beautiful long dress on and she can't move. She's stuck because she's got 8 swords stuck, you know, in her dress. So it's time to remove the swords so that way you can move freely and flowingly into whatever, you know, you're trying to do, but you're being held back, okay? So Aries, you've got the 8 of Swords here. Be careful of trapping yourself with your mind. Definitely this is, I believe, very much logic energy, very like mental, sorry, not logic, mental energy. So be careful of really blocking yourself from things because of anxiety, okay? You may be blocking yourself from going to places or starting a relationship or starting this because you're like, you just have a million doubts. It's time to just, you know, free them up, let them go. Ignore them until they go away. I don't know if people can agree with that statement, but I know that I've ignored things like, you know, when my mind tells me things, I go, boop, it's like a little fly, just flick it off. I'm like, nope, I'm just going to ignore you and I'm going to come into my heart space and just feel good emotions, you know. Get out of the head and into the heart, y'all. So now let's go ahead and see Leo. What is Leo's energy here? Sorry. What is Leo's energy for the new moon? What is their new moon message? New moon message and energy for Leo's. New moon energy and message for Leo. Let's see. 6 of Cups. So either somebody is coming back to your past from your childhood, or now with this new moon energy, which I feel this a little bit more. I just had to say, you know, someone's coming back because that's always, you know, the typical by book reference. But I do feel very strongly, intuitively, that for Leos with this new moon energy, it's going to kind of energize you with innocence. It's going to energize you with kindness and sweetness and just really innocence and also a sense of purity, okay? Definitely pure energy, pure innocent energy, because I feel like the Leos have been kind of going through a lot of things recently, a lot of drama, and you need this. It's almost like I don't know if if you guys don't care about this, it's fine, but this is just like how I'm seeing it. But it's like, you know, you feel like you have sinned and sinned and sinned, and I feel like you are being born again. Okay, not like, I mean, you know, you're being born again in a sense by the universe. It's like you're carrying all those bloody clothes from all your scars and wounds from the recent past, or perhaps all year past, and you are going into that lake of water and you're purifying yourself and you're coming out like very innocent, like a child before anything bad ever happens to them, okay? So know that with this new moon, it's going to help you become that pure self again. It's going to help renew you and kind of cleanse you from all of that bad juju from the past, okay? How amazing. So definitely that is the way I'm feeling for Leos at this time. Now on to Sagittarius. What is the energy and message I'm getting for Sagittarius with this new moon? This new moon for Sagittarians. Let's see. What is the energy and focus for them? Sagittarians. Ooh, okay, so justice here. With the justice card here and the new moon, I feel like you're going to have to learn how to really learn. I'm trying to figure out how to say this, but with the justice card here, I feel like you need to learn how to be fair. Whatever that kind of means to you, but I definitely feel like fairness is very important for Sagittarians. Be fair to yourself, be fair to your family, be fair to your loved one. I feel like for some of you guys, you may be, I hate to say this, but you guys may have been a little bit selfish in some type of way, and it could be a very small way, a very big way, a very sneaky way, a very whatever kind of way. But it definitely, you need to bring some fairness and justice back into your life, okay? And I feel like this comes from you. Not anybody else really, but I could be wrong. It could come from somebody else as well. So it's always vice versa situation. But I feel like with the new moon, when I pull these cards, it really only has to do with you individually, okay? With the justice here, I definitely feel as though with the justice, also what it could mean for Sagittarians is that you're going to be more fierce and you're going to stand your ground more, okay? So if someone is taking advantage of you, you guys are going to definitely put your foot down and you're going to be like, hell no, like no, I am going, you know, you're not going to walk all over me. You're going to fight for your justice, okay? So there's that energy for you. Now let's go to the earth signs. Earth sign Taurus. Let's see what their message is. What is your message, Taurus, for this new moon energy? New moon energy for Taurus. What message and focus do the angels have for you at this time? New moon energy for Taurus. Okay. So that's a good card, Taurus. So, you know, your mindset recently might have been that you may be feeling as though the money's kind of just, woo, where's the money going? It's just flying away, you know. But with the Five of Pentacles here, reversed, this tells me that your money situation is about to start looking up, okay? Or at least your poor mentality, like, I'm so poor. Or you're not poor, but just like, oh my God, I need more money, or I just feel kind of like, what's going on? This type of energy is about to like lift from you, okay? So with this new moon, it's going to lift that energy. And even if you don't make more money or don't save more money at this time, you're going to just feel better about it. You're not going to feel like, oh, woe is me, you know? You're going to feel a lot less anxiety, like, oh my gosh, you know, about money and financial situations. And then also this is just the beginning, you know, this is the beginning of you starting to feel more comfortable with your money at this time and knowing where it's going, okay? So know that this sad money energy is going away with the new moon, okay? So that's pretty awesome. So let's go ahead now and see for Capricorns, what is your new moon energy? What is the energy that you need to focus on and that is here to help you at this time? Capricorns, let's see. Capricorn energy for the new moon. Capricorn energy for the new moon. What is your message? Let's see. King of Cups reversed. So, some of you guys could be with a water sign male, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. With this card here, I do feel like there could be a little bit of disappointment or sad news. You may bring that news to this person. You know, you may be the person, unfortunately, who makes them upside down like this in reverse. Kind of puts them off their edge and kind of makes them feel upside down, topsy-turvy, okay? You may be telling them something that upsets them. I do feel that type of way. And then also for some of you guys with the King of Cups reversed, this definitely speaks of just kind of being a little bit wary of somebody who may be manipulating you for something, okay? The King of Cups is always somebody who's a manipulator. Sorry, not the King of Cups. The King of Cups reversed is always somebody who's a manipulator and somebody who kind of gets into his own feelings and then as a result decides, you know what, I'm going to share my emotions and my romantic feelings with a bunch of other people. So they kind of spiral out, and the way they do that is with other dating other people that maybe you're not aware of, you know, because like if it's like a King of Pentacles reverse, now this person is going to go and they're going to spread their angst. The way they're going to manifest their angst is through overspending, overindulging in food and drinks and things like that. The King of Cups can also overindulge in drinks as well, but I do feel as though this person, it's going to be, let me just sum it up real quick because I feel like I'm running out of time already. With the King of Cups reverse, we definitely have somebody here who is going to be very emotional, maybe very sad or depressed, and somebody who's going to be kind of needy as well, okay, overly sensitive. So there's definitely somebody here in your life that is going to act like the King of Cups this week. Sorry, not this week, but during this time. And just be careful that they don't drain you, okay? So be careful that they don't drain you. Kind of put your guard up a little bit. Don't let them drain you, okay? Because I kind of feel like, what's it called? Like a psychic vampire, that type of energy where they just kind of drain you. So just, you know, be careful of that because I feel like that's going to be your challenge for the new moon. Okay, so now let's see, Virgos. What is your main message for the new moon? Angels, what is Virgo's message for the new moon? What is Virgo's message for the new moon? Nine of Pentacles reversed. So with this card, you may have to give up luxury at this time, okay? You may find yourself wanting to buy, oh, this new thing and oh, that new thing, but you're going to have to listen to that little voice in your head and be like, do I really have the finances? Like, you may have worked overtime. You don't want to squander all that money on just like splurges, you know. The extra money you made or in your head or whatever is there to save. So just remember, this new moon is going to kind of teach you about resisting temptation when it comes to money and luxuries and things that you want versus things that you need, okay? So know that that is kind of your challenge with this new moon and to see how you can overcome it, okay? So any type of luxury you may have, you may find yourself kind of without within this cycle. So you're going to have to overcome that, okay? It may not be easy at first, but I feel like there is a story here where it's like, it's a struggle. It's like, oh my God, I want that ice cream, but I shouldn't. You know, I'm on a diet. And then by the end of it, you come out stronger, okay? So don't cheat yourself when it comes to anything like that, okay? Know that you don't need it. You want it, but you don't need it. There's a difference. So it's want versus need, okay? So now let's go ahead and check out Cancers, water signs, Cancer. What is your main message here with this new moon energy? New moon energy for Cancer. New moon energy for Cancer. Queen of Wands reversed. So I'm trying to think. Oh, never mind. Okay, so Queen of Wands reversed. I was trying to think who got the King of Cups reversed. And I know that was like literally 2 cards ago. I already forgot. With the Queen of Wands, watch out for somebody in this cycle who may test you. They may test you, and be careful that they don't let you boil over with anger, okay? Because I feel like they kind of want to push your buttons at this time. I feel like there's going to be somebody around this time who wants to push your buttons. It could be a boss, it could be a lover, it could be, you know, a friend. They want to push your buttons because they want to see you bubble over, Cancer. They want to see all that water and just bubble over and kind of get some satisfaction over it, okay? So watch out for this Queen of Wands. I do feel as though she's just kind of being petty at this time, honestly. She's being very petty. He or she is being very petty because it could be girl or guy. So Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries at this time. So just kind of watch out for them. Your kind of energy and your new moon energy is just kind of, don't let people push your buttons. Just kind of go, take a breath and be like, whatever, you know? Anyways, yeah. So Cancers, that's your main energy with that. Now on to Pisces. Let's see what your main message is for the new moon. New moon energy for Pisces. What is your message and energy for Pisces? Let's see. All right, so Pisces, we have the 5 of Wands. So you may be competing or in competition for the new moon. And it could be a really good thing because I feel like you may push forward so well during this competition, you know. that you may actually get something really wonderful and great out of it, okay? You may come out the winner in this situation. Sometimes when I get this card, I'm like, oh boy, this is not good. A lot of people are going to be fighting, but I feel like this is a very fair competition here. Everybody is fair. Everybody's got a stick. Everybody's got the same type of, everyone's coming to the fight with one hand behind their back. Everyone's, being very gentlemanly about it. And I feel like with this competition here, it's been going on for a while. So I feel like now you know what to do at this point. You have gathered all the information that you need, and I feel like you're going to come out the victor in this competition, okay? Whatever it is, family, work, general, friends, whatever it is, I feel like you're going to come out on top, Pisces, okay? I feel like you are going to win this competition. And it's going to bring great life changes for you. And I think that's why it's so important. And I feel like that's why you're competing, because it's so important. 5 is all about changes. And I feel like it's worth it, It's a fight worth it. You pick your battles, and this one's worth it. So now on to Scorpio. What is your new moon energy? Scorpions, let's see. Scorpions, what is your new moon energy? Scorpions, new moon energy for Scorpions. New moon energy for Scorpions. Let's see. The moon. Okay, so if you watched your weekly, you will see that you as a water sign, or you and your fellow water signs did get the moon as well. So Scorpio, you may be the one who is the most psychic out of the water signs, okay? Y'all are all going to be highly psychic and intuitive and magical. Great time for magic too, and manifesting. But definitely Scorpio is going to be the most highly in tune. And I was saying in the water weekly that I was like, I told this little story about how, yesterday morning I woke up around 10, a little bit late. I had a late night, and I went to call my mom to see what she was doing that day. And so I called as soon as I woke up, and literally as I called her, she was like, oh my God, I was literally mid-texting you. And she was like, so surprised. She's a Scorpion, so I had to tell that story, Scorpio. So yeah, so back to the magic, back to the intuitive, and go watch your water sign if you haven't watched it, because like it's right there with it, okay? Also with the moon, for some of you guys, there could be some type of hidden emotions going on as well. You may find yourself finding or noticing things bubble up to the surface from your subconscious that you weren't aware of, but now you are aware of, because you're highly, highly, highly sensitive, and that's why all these little things are coming out, and you're like, whoa, I didn't know I was feeling that type of way. And it's because, now you are more sensitive to what was always there, okay? So now you're going to start to address it. So Scorpions, that's for you. And now on to air signs. Aquarius, let's see. What is your new moon message? What is your new moon message, Aquarians? Let's see. New moon message for Aquarians. New moon message for Aquarians. Let's see. 4 of Wands. Okay, so you may find yourself in a situation where perhaps the holidays are not like your thing. Well, I don't want to say that, but maybe all the social stuff, at least at this point in time for you, is not your thing, and you feel like you're kind of being spread too thin, or you're kind of being dragged to things that you don't want to be dragged to at this time, social events, parties, yada, yada, yada. Because, with the 4 of Wands here, this is a time of celebration, having fun with family and friends, going to parties, celebrating. But with the reverse, this kind of tells me that you may be doing so begrudgingly. For whatever reason, you're like, I don't want to do anything except for sit in my pajamas at home and watch Netflix. So this is going to kind of be your energy and kind of like, your challenge. Like you have to kind of overcome that. Sometimes you got to do things you don't want to, and then you go there and you realize, oh my God, I had so much fun. I didn't want to go, and I have so much fun. So it's kind of that type of energy where it's like, you're like, I don't want to. I really don't want to. So I really feel that way for Aquarians. And then oddly enough, for some Aquarians, you could be throwing some type of, or like hosting something, and it just, I hate to say it, but it doesn't exactly go the way you wanted it to, or at least your perception of it is like, that didn't, that wasn't as fabulous as I thought it was going to be. So some type of disappointment here with parties or holiday things, okay, Aquarians? Now on to Gemini. Gemini, what is your new moon message? New moon message for Gemini. New moon message for Gemini. Let's see. Okay, so the Chariot, and honestly, this card came out with it, okay? I went to pull the top card, and the second card came out, and that was the first one I saw, honestly. So I feel like with Gemini is here with the Five of Swords reversed, you just, like, you find something out with the new moon energy or within that cycle, and, or, you know, this is just your very recent past, and you just found out something that was like, wow, I feel stupid. Like, I feel like I was putting all my energy into something and somebody totally took advantage of me, and so somebody totally, like, manipulated me, you know, and misused me. There's just something where you kind of feel a little bit foolish about something because you feel like, wow, I just totally got taken advantage of. But that's in the past right now, and you're overcoming it. And you, with the Chariot here, you're like, you're ready to either strike back, I feel, or you are ready to kind of move forward very quickly now because you feel like, okay, I was wasting my time over here doing nothing, and now that you find out something, you're like, F that, I'm running as far away as I can from that person, and I'm not even looking back, okay? Whatever situation it is, I feel like whatever this means to you here, you are like, all right, I'm out, you know? And you're out with the bang. You've got the trumpets going. You got the harp going. You got the freaking horses. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. You're gone. You're gone. You're like, bye, you know. Yeah. So, Gemini, that's for you. Now, let's see. Last but not least, Libra. Libra, what is your new moon energy? What is Libra's new moon energy? Libra's new moon energy. Libra's new moon energy. Libra's new moon energy. Let's see. Right before I even pulled that, I was like, love. I feel like it's got something to do with love. So Librans, you know, they say save the best for last, right? This was my only love card I got for the whole new moon series for this reading. So Librans, you've got new love coming in for you, okay? That's a beautiful thing. Or you may awaken to, like, find out that, like, oh my god, somebody really likes me, somebody has a big crush on me, or somebody loves me. But you have some very strong love energy coming in with this new moon, okay? The new moon is guiding you towards love and making you more attractive and making people fall in love with you. With this Ace of Cups here, oh my god, what a card to have, you know? So, Librans, there you go. Love is coming. Love is on the way. Open your heart and sail away. Okay, bye, guys. I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you want a personal reading, the link is down below. Bye-bye. See you next time.